Hey folks, this is Noble Rambler and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. That's right, this series I don't open up on my thumbnail, so wherever I start talking, that's what you get to see. So I need to remember to move it to something a little more interesting. Anyway, we are in our colony of Cougar's Hope, and this cougar right down over here is really hoping that one of our tasty little colonists is going to wander that way someday. Anyway, between episodes, I noticed my music died in the background. It's really quiet when it does that. Between episodes, Nettie wrote in and explained what this may be. I think she's right. If we go to options, right there, 1811 or 611, that's the time it is right now. We have a real-time clock option now. So that took that away. I must have checked that thinking that that was the one that changes from 2400 time to AM PM, because I know I did that in Alpha 12, but I am not seeing that here. If it's there, I am blind. Got Fahrenheit, autosave intervals. Nope, doesn't seem to be there anymore. So we are at 1500 hours, so 3 p.m. and we've got our characters of Nettie and let's see here, put the period button there. We scroll through everyone. We've got Rabbit, we've got Michael, and we've got Brand, who is wearing nothing but an awful toque. So that is RimWorld for you, and let's get this game going. Today, what do we need to do? We need to get our defenses up and going. We need to figure out what's going on over here and get some batteries built. In fact, I can probably go ahead and just run some conduit in there right now. Power, conduit. And we'll run in like so. Something like that. Let's pop a switch in right there. And that way, if we end up with multiple battery banks in the future, we can turn off the ones that are fully charged. Every once in a while, the conduits will short out, and they will short out by the quantity of power that you have stored. If you've got a buttload of power stored, it blows a crater in the place. So it's nice to charge up a bank of batteries and turn them off. Charge up another bank and turn them off, and just keep doing that, leaving only one bank of batteries operating at a time. More over here. Interesting. There's quite a cave network in here. And then when you do have a problem, you've got what do you call it, a solar eclipse, and nothing charges anymore. One by one you can turn the battery banks back on as you need to use the power. So that's the strategy to use with your electrical system. Tell you what, let's get this area cleared out. Orders, haul things, let's get these out of here. And Brand, can you mine? You cannot. I am curious what is in there, but right now we are building bedrooms. We've got to get power run. Let's see, we did run power down this way. And soon we're connected, aren't we? We are. Pop that. It's grabbing the power at the doorway. Can't see it. We can see it when we turn on power and conduit, that it runs through the walls over here. Power conduits have a negative beauty factor. They're considered ugly, and the colonists don't like to see them. So if you want to make a room look better, back here again, want to make a room look better, you don't want the conduit showing. So that's what this was. Okay, that works. And so I run it through the wall as much as I can. That's what I'm trying to get to. Let's run another conduit through these walls and then get some lighting going on in here. So conduit, let's shoot across like so, and I think something like this. Now we can't go through rock, so we're stuck at this point. It's possible that the cord could reach from a light fixture here to that point. Yeah, we'll give that a try. But let's give them some light. Lights take power, and we don't have a lot of it at the moment. In fact, we've got none of it at the moment. We've got nothing stored. But still, they get a psychological boost by having some lights on. Let's go ahead and give that to them. There's our music. Let me see here. No, it does not get louder when we roll in. I wondered about that. The other stuff, the background noise, gets louder. We'll put one in right there. didn't act like it's going to reach. So we may have to bust up a little bit of this and move the wall a little closer. In fact, we'll wait till after dinner, after nighttime is done. Otherwise, Bran will be sleeping in a bedroom. So tomorrow we'll tear that out, put wood walls in. Meanwhile, batteries. I didn't, did I? I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. Game itself down, not much. Just enough to where I'm not talking over it too much. Batteries. Power. There you are. And let's see here. Just got to thinking as I was doing that. Let's just put 3 in for now. Options. There's something I was going to show you in here. You can change your storyteller. So if you're in the middle of a game and you were crazy enough to hit extreme or crazy enough to play with Random Randy here, and it's just too much for you, you don't have to abandon the game. It will let you change the difficulty mid-game. So you can go back and reset what you're running at. And what else we got here? We can change our Fahrenheit to Celsius. The adaptive tutor will give you all kinds of messages and show you how to play the game. I've got it turned off because it's an annoyance. I know how to play it, but although there may be some new messages now with all the new changes. But anyway, turn this guy back on, and no, where is he? Adaptive tutor right here, and it'll give you some pop-up helps. Anyway, that's where I've got my settings at right now. This combination seems to work pretty good volume-wise in the background, but I think it may be that my own speakers are turned up a little bit. That might be it. Because when I started, it was just the sound of the wind, and I turned it up to see if there was really music back there. So that may be more of what's going on. This says we are not connected. Oh, we're connected. There's just no power. We don't have the batteries constructed and charged. Okay, so there's no power right now. If we get an attack right now, these are worthless. Though they haven't built this line, so they're still worthless. Anyway, Boomrat is wandering around. We're going to have to get rid of him one day before something happens and he goes boom and takes out this bed and rabbit. So, long term, let's look things over. I'm thinking we started planting from this corner that way. That's why these plants are bigger, rather than that these have already been harvested and it's on their second run. The strawberries seem to grow the fastest, harvest the soonest, and they're edible without having to cook them. They don't give you a negative moodlet for eating raw foods. So strawberries are important. In fact, some colonies will run entirely on strawberries and nothing else, but I like to have the variety, a little more realistic feel to it. It wouldn't hurt to get some more foods growing in here. These are going to grow with a bonus because they're on the rich soil, like this soil over here. Right there. Got, click away. Right in this area you'll see that there's rich soil. Walk speed of 87%. So when they're walking on the grass, they have a subtraction to their walking speed. Out here on rough marble, walk speed's at 93%. So if we put pathways in, they go to 100%. I believe if we put certain pathways in, they go to 100 plus. So we can move our people around better if we change the flooring. How are we doing on wood? I got nothing in my stockpile. And we have a bed that's not built. We're probably out of wood. Was there still some down over here? Michael is our night owl. Okay, so he is down. Am I paused? No. He's just taking his time. I'm going to turn my volume back up. I can't hear the chopping. Oh, because you're not chopping. You're gathering berries. Okay. Tell you what, when you're done with that, you're not very good at plant cutting, are you? Let's see here. Michael, character. Let's just go to work. Right there. So that would be, that would be plant cut. You're at a 3. Well, they're all at 3 on plant cut. It's grow that's the issue, and you're at a 2 on grow. Okay. This isn't your forte here. So I'm just going to hang here for a moment till that hits. That's what I wanted. No, you're going to consuming meal. Okay, when you're done, I want you to haul in all those berries. I don't remember if you're a hauler, though. These will come back for soon, and we need to probably get some hunting going on too. All right, you? Hey, good job. Didn't have to be told. Okay. Good, good, good. I don't know how many times they'll walk out, do something, leave it behind, and walk all the way back, do something, and then trigger to go over here and pick it up, and then go back. It's so frustrating. Yeah, we're out of wood. Okay. And we have a bunch of trees right here. They must have not been very mature, so they didn't queue up, because it seems like I would have grabbed these by now. Let's find out. Orders, chop wood, right through here. That'll work great. We're probably all chopped. No, we have a lot in here. So we must have had a lot of trees that were on the verge of being mature, and they didn't queue up last time, and now they did, because these are really close. All right, that's good. You work on trees through the night. Anything else we need to talk about or do before I just turn this thing on and let it run? Wouldn't hurt to pop a door in there. Let's do that. When enemies come, they will randomly pick targets to attack. Usually they pick whatever is the closest object that we own, but it's possible they could randomly grab, go for batteries or something else. Light that on fire, we get a big boom. Okay, so we're going to have Brand is relaxing socially. We're going to have an attack soon. We're going to have a pirate come in of some kind, one of these guys. Factions. Whether it's a pirate or it is a tribe, or actually we only have tribes and pirates against us. The Outlander town is on our side. Okay. We're going to need a prison. That's probably going to be this room for now. No one has claimed it yet. Or it could even be this one right here. One of the two are going to be prisons or infirmary. In a test game that I did long ago, if you needed to move a prisoner, you just turn another prisoner bed on somewhere else and you turn his off. And a warden would eventually come over, pick him up, and move him over to the new bed. I did that in a test game here in Alpha 13 because I had a temporary prison and then I built a real one. And I turned the bed off so it wasn't a prison room anymore. And he became an escaping convict. And they had to go in and basically take him down again, which means a whole new round of injuries. So I'm thinking I kind of want to go for prison over here so that there is no moving around for a while. That might be smart. And it may also be a good idea. This is still going to be just a temporary thing, but if we were to do something like this and put a second door in here, I'm not sure how the lockpicking really works. But whether they actually have to work at each door or it just throws a switch and everything is wide open for them. I'm not real sure. But let's get a redundant door there for our prison. And we get two of them set as medical. Because most likely any prisoner we've got coming in is going to come in injured. Alright, crops are being... Oh, rice. Rice. 91% grown. So rice grows as fast as the strawberries. Didn't realize that. That's an old area revealed. Okay, so who is actually set? Let's check their settings, their work settings here. So nobody is on number 1 for haul anymore. Okay, so you're going to get to haul when they've got nothing else to do. Is that good or bad? Let's think about this. Nettie is good at construction and repair. Eventually we'll be working on tailoring and smithing and or block cutting, stone cutting. So construction repair really depends on wood getting harvested. So plant cutting then comes in next. So I'll bet you that when she's done relaxing socially, she will eventually head over to cut a tree down. Seems to be the most interested in Michael. And if we head over to Brand, not super interested in anyone yet. Let's go to Rabbit. And is getting along well with Michael. Not super interested in Nettie. And Michael is equally friendly with Rabbit, and Nettie. So there's our relationships at the moment. We'll see how that works. I've not really gone far enough into the game yet to see the final effects of that. So it'll be a learning curve for me too. Anyway, we do need flooring in here. I'm hesitating right now. I want to get more. I want to get the bedrooms finished up and get our batteries going. In fact, it wouldn't hurt. Nettie, yeah, can I ask you to concentrate entirely on batteries? And who's another? It was Brand, right? Yeah, Brand. Let's have you work on the other battery. And let's go ahead and kick the speed up, and we'll see about getting... Let's see, I have to have you do that manually one more time. There we go. So that just sealed up. And we need to get these guys functioning. Are we? What are we doing? We are. Good. All right. So with those going, we can get some of this daylight charged into our batteries. Get through tonight with lights on. And, boy, that's good. So once they finish a job, they look for the nearest job near them. So they'll just continue working over here. When they were working on the bed, they just kept working on flooring. So these are all the nearest jobs to them, and they weren't going to get over here. So now we're actually going to get back possibly to our defenses. This one is live. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and flick this switch off and save our power. Otherwise, we are, for the most part, snag right there. Good. We're connected. And this one would have already snagged, but we'll do that, and it popped right there. Okay, lights are on over here. We've got a raid. What do we got here? Group of pirates, or one pirate, from the Deadbeats of Suffering. Oh, the names have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Prepare a defense, or attack him preemptively. All right, so we've got... He is a pirate, male drifter. Of course, naked. No, he at least has pants. Pants are good. And has just a steel shiv. So it said he's going to prepare. We might consider just going out and saying hi. We've got a Deadeye shot in Rabbit. And it seems like... I've completely missed our base. There we go. Seems like... boy, I am really missing EDB right here. I really like the faces at the top. It seems like Brand was pretty good too. Hunt, yeah. Let's have Brand and Rabbit. So Brand, you've got a pistol. Okay, let's slow ourselves down here. And Brand and Rabbit. Let's have both of you guys. See if can I grab you like that? I can. Both of you guys come on out over here. This guy is going to wander down this area. Let's get you two at least to there. And let's see what happens after this. Let's take a couple of shots. Say hello. See if he wants to turn around and get out of here, or if he wants to press this little engagement. And well, it's going to take you guys a while to wander over there. Let's see what else is going on. So Michael is harvesting a tree. Great. We really need the wood built up. It looks like it's being used just as fast as we're cutting it, isn't it? Now we have a little bit out here. Nettie is grabbing that wood. No, she's chopping trees. Good. So, plant cut. Oh, we're done with the wood construction. That's what it is. That's what's going on. Okay. Starting their assault. We haven't gotten in place yet, guys. So, Brand has a slower walk, apparently. And he is heading in. So, both of you guys are right here. Okay, Rabbit's going to get the first shot. And he's behind trees. Got him. Headshot. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Okay. You guys, if you were to go here, we might get off one more round without having to go melee. You can walk a little faster. Let's go to here then, because he's going to be hidden in the trees. But headshot, that is not good. Health. Whole body. Jaw. Okay, jaw is fine. Except he's not going to be able to talk anymore. So if he had good social skills, they're now gone, but he did not. He does have shooting and melee. I really don't want to go against him in melee, even though he's got just a little shiv. He's going to do some deep slicing. He does have construction, and he's got research. Oh, we need research. Don't kill him, guys. Just knock him out, okay? Another headshot. You're doing your darndest to kill him, aren't you? Okay, let's go to melee. Both of you guys, can we do that? You're down. Okay, so colonist needs treatment. Looks like Brand took a slice. Agent is the other one's name. Brand. No? Rabbit got cut by the shiv in his right hand. Ooh, that might affect his shooting skills later. We'll see how well that heals. Okay, we have an injury. We've got a prisoner. So how set up are we? We're not. You are now a medical bed. Set as medical. And who was our doctor? We've got Doctor. Rabbit is the doctor. Otherwise, we've got a 4, a 4, and a 4. Rabbit, you might be in trouble here. Okay, let me see if I get my WASD worked out. All right, you are over here. So, Rabbit, undraft, unforbid. No, don't consume. Okay, you're consuming. All right. Well, let's undraft and capture agent. And as soon as Rabbit's done, he's going to bring in the shiv. So Rabbit, haul that in. And you're going to go straight to a medical bed, most likely. And then we'll get who? Probably get Nettie. See if she can patch up your hand satisfactorily so we don't get an infection in it and have to amputate that thing. Yeah, Rabbit has a faster walk. Okay. Now, normally I would say a cut hand, no problem. But RimWorld loves to throw infections at you. It has a ball with that. Let's get a lamp, furniture, lamp, right over here. Now, I mentioned this in the last series, but I want to make sure that, explain this one more time. When the prisoner hits the bed, you really need to pause. You need to decide what's going to happen to that prisoner, because right at that second, the doctor gets the order to go and treat. The doctor gets the order that we want no medicine. The doctor is not going to use any medicine. If we want to keep this prisoner, then we have to then tell the doctor who ignored it completely and went sewing. Interesting, because got the command just a half a second before agent hit the bed. But we would normally have to draft Rabbit and then reset him so that he could then follow whatever orders we already gave. So, do we want agent? Agent is part of the deadbeats of suffering. Agent is over here at the -94 hates our guts tribe. But agent can research. Agent took 2 shots to the head. Has a jaw that's in trouble. Has a head that's in trouble. But it doesn't say he has a brain that is in trouble. When you shoot the brain, you're pretty much toast. Well, vegetable. You're pretty much out of it. You will never be able to function again. So at that point, I would heal him up just as a means of being kind, and then send him on his way so that this 94 might go down to 80 something next time, and eventually they're going to stop hating on us so much. But Brand, let's see, you're going to grab a meal. Actually, let's watch this. Rabbit, I want you over here to get healed. And as soon as you hit the bed, Nettie, I want you to go fix his hand. But I want to see if he picks this up and goes to that table. He did. Good. Low food. All right, Nettie, you were here. Where did Nettie? There you are. Can you do me a favor? You're probably not set to doctor. That's right, because you don't want somebody doctoring who isn't skilled, or you're just going to end up with a bunch of infected people. You're going to end up with the zombie apocalypse instead. Been playing a game called 7 Days to Die. That's a lot like Minecraft, except it's very realistic. But everything in the world can be destroyed just like in Minecraft. And you take your pickaxe and break it all up. You can punch trees and get wood. You can build things, but all the enemies there are zombies. And I forgot what I was going to say. But yeah, everybody infected just kind of gave me the thought of zombies. Anyway, agent, we want to... Rabbit is... Did I miss a message? He's healed. It healed on his own. He's a fast healer. And he's going to go and treat Agent. Okay, let's make some decisions about Agent. So, gunshot to the head, to the jaw, to the torso, to the right kidney, and to the spine. He's not going to be worth much when he's done. We tore him up pretty good. But he can sit in a nice, comfortable chair at a crafting table, or at a research table, and research night and day. Is he recruitable? Difficulty of 31, that's very recruitable. When you get into the difficulties of the upper 90s, then you really start to weigh whether or not you want to even attempt it. But yes, he's very recruitable. So yeah, we're going to give him real medicine. We're going to recruit him. No other major decisions to make there. Rabbit was already assuming, because he's going to get medicine, that we were going to give him medicine rather than just ignore him. So yeah, we're going to give him medicine. We're going to try to recruit him. He's right there. Who is our warden? Actually, Rabbit is the warden. Okay. I'm assuming Rabbit's the one that shot him, so this will be interesting. Alright, so let this go. Brand is hauling berries. Good. We need to... Oh, we do. We have a stove. That's right. I messed up on this one last time. I just remembered that. And also, I was watching Quill Team play this today. He just started up his series on it. Very, very different series. All of his people are cannibals. Quite a different series. But he doesn't have make kibble in his butcher's table. He only had the option of the Alpha 12 option of butchering animals, or butcher creature. Didn't have a second choice. So I don't know what the difference is. There's only one butcher's table. Right? Butcher's table. Yeah, there's two stoves, but only one butcher. So why his game is different than mine, I don't know. That was odd. Anyway, we don't want to make kibble forever. We want to make kibble until we have one. We want to butcher creatures forever. Which is why our squirrel never got butchered. Oh, no. I guess we set it to butcher till 1? I don't know. Anyway, we have a butchered squirrel here. So let's start using it. Okay, fueled stove. I wasn't going to use electricity on this one. And they've already loaded in 45 out of 50 wood. So that's great. They've already taken care of that. Bills, add a bill. I'm just thinking about this one. Yeah, when he hit add a bill, I think there was only the one choice. Anyway, add a bill. And we want to do... I guess it doesn't matter which order I put it in, because you can reorder afterward. Find meals when you can. Whenever you have both meat and vegetables available, you want to go for find meals. Otherwise, you want to have simple meals available. But you want find meals higher up in your queue, so they will always go first to the better quality. Then when they don't have enough ingredients to satisfy it, they'll go to the lesser quality. So we want to do this until we have... something like 20. In fact, let's go to here. And I think our food is going to be... Can I zoom out? I can. Our food is going to be closer in now. So let's take this down to the stockpile over there. So we're looking at a radius of 35 to be within all the likely places that we're going to have food sitting in case we actually have run out here. So... And we want a minimum cook skill of 6. I'm trying to remember what our cook skills were. I'll go back and check that out. Otherwise, no rotten. And everything else here should be fine. Yeah. So close that. So, cook skills. Cook. Rabbit is an 8. Okay, we're fine. So everybody less than 6, which means everybody else who is set to cook, which let's pop a 4 into these. And they can, just on a whim, when there's nothing else to do, grab an animal and butcher it. Because the butcher is set to 0 skill. Or they can make kibble, which is set to 0 skill. So back to here, bills. That is our fine meals. Let's add a bill for simple meals. And simple's down here now. That's, I think, where I messed up last time. So details, we're going to take you down to 35. And keep you at 6 as well. And you are simple meals, no rotten, and do until we have, and we'll do 20 there as well. So now we'll pop in the 25. Oh, I see it starts at 10 this time. It started at 1 last time in Alpha 12. I would take it down to 20 to match. And then when we have more colonists, we'll kick this number up. But that way it's possible the rabbit isn't spending all of his time cooking. And it'd be nice if we find another cook eventually, because Rabbit's got a lot of other skills. I'd like for him not to spend all of his time in the kitchen. So we're good there. Simple meals are last. Fine meals are first. Yep, we're good there. Okay. Kitchen. We'll call this our mess hall. That's probably better. Let's see. These guys are toggled off on purpose. We still have a smidgen of power left. Now, I know the days are twice as long, and what I don't know is if the nights are twice as long, or if it left the nighttime the same. Not sure there. So, don't know how much battery we need to try to store up to get through a night. You know, if it's going to take twice as much power. How are we doing on steel? We're out. We got a little bit left over there. So we could go and haul a bunch in. I saw somewhere. Was it here? Was not. It is nighttime. In fact, it is nighttime. And I haven't really wandered around lately. There's steel up there. Here's our kitty cat. Next to a little more jade. Information. Jade. Rock containing bits of jade. Okay, that was real descriptive. 3 years old and has fed lately. Okay. Something down here didn't make it through the night. So we could dive into here fairly safely and grab some steel. In fact, it might be a good time to get all the steel out of this area. Let's do that. Let's set a couple of these folks to hauling. I know Rabbit's our cook, but he's got a good walk speed. Agent, did you get done? I never did notice. You did. So Rabbit did a pretty good job, half and half. White is your better, and brown is your poorly set and just bandaged. Okay. And if you guys were noticing when I wasn't, each time that he accomplished a bandage, it would give a percentage as to the quality of the work. The better the quality, see, the head is healed 13 out of 30. So the better the quality, I'm thinking maybe the smaller. You get the sense that that is going to be faster healing. I'm not sure exactly how the numbers work out there. Okay, so gunshot from a pistol, and gunshot from a pistol, and gunshot from a pistol. Interesting. So the survival rifle. So we know that Rabbit got him in the jaw. Rabbit got him in the head, and Brand got him in the torso 3 times. This is an old gunshot wound from a pistol that was poorly sutured. It moved. Oh, one of these went away. And then Brand got him in the right kidney and the spine, and that one just healed right before our eyes. Okay, that's kind of interesting how it gives you all that information. So Rabbit went for the headshot. That's the way I take out the zombies in the other game. That other game is a little bit too bloody for my channel. I really want to keep Noble Rambler a bit family friendly. So I wrote into the developer to ask if there's any way they would consider in a future update to turn off, like a gore switch in the options. Maybe if they could just turn off the animation of the zombie's head exploding right here in front of your face with blood squirting all over. If you could just turn that part off. The rest of it isn't that bad. It's not that gruesome, to the point where I could do a Let's Play on it, and it'd be like playing Minecraft, but it would be photorealistic, as if you were really there, not cartoonish like Minecraft is. And I'm really having a lot of fun playing that game. So I would love to make a Let's Play series out of it, but in its current condition, I'd have to put a little bit of a warning notice ahead of it before each episode. We need to get some cleaning done, and we need to get that hauling done. So let's look at work. I just got to thinking, I never turned the clock on. I got to thinking about this clock over here, and I never turned my own clock on to know how long this episode has been. So I have no idea what I'm going to end up with. I'm guessing I'm at around 25 minutes. We'll see. I'll run it another... I've got two computer screens here. And the one that has my real desktop with the Windows clock down here is the one I'm playing the game on. So I look over at the other screen, it doesn't help me at all. And I had to get the real clock out of this room. I'd get to, back in recording Banished, I'd get to very quiet little scenes, or even this one when it's just the wind. If I listen very carefully, I can hear a tick, tick, tick. So I realize I got to get that out of here. It's background noise. So I don't have that clock in front of me anymore. See, we're losing our power. And we're at 4. There it is, 4 a.m. So at 5 a.m. we should get the sun starting. Actually, we have the sun starting to come up already. So there's our bar and how much light is actually hitting our solar panels right now. Anyway, I have been talking and trying to get somebody set to go over there and haul. Rabbit, you've got a good walking speed. Nettie and Michael. Let me see here. Where is that? Here. You're a 4.61, and let's see, period. You're a 3.55. So Nettie and Rabbit are the fast walkers. So let's set Nettie also to haul today. And let's set the other two to clean today. And let's see if we can't get a lot of the stuff cleaned up out of here that's going to cause a lot of mood problems soon. So with that, let's kick this speed up. In fact, let's run it. That's fastest speed. Okay. Oh, they're taking walks and just relaxing. That's why it felt awfully slow. So we are hauling. We're going to go until we get all the stuff hauled from down there. Actually, no. Let's manually tell Rabbit to come and get the stuff away from where the cougar is before the cougar gets his appetite back. Whoa, cougar has really moved. Cougar's all the way up here now. Right up where the iron is. Well, we'll grab the closest iron first. Let's do that. Nettie. There you are. You are cloud watching. How you doing? Your joy is building. Okay, just had to... Alpha 12 mood was down here, took the whole bottom. Now it's right up at the top. Okay, mood is in pretty good shape for what we're doing. Very low expectations, new colony hope, joy-filled, comfortable, but still kind of feeling bad. No apparent reason, I just feel bad right now. Agent is fully healed. Cargo pods just landed. Nice. So it simulates something breaking up in the atmosphere, and this is what survived that particular spaceship going by. Bunch of squirrel meat. Okay. We will definitely be hauling that too. Nettie, are you done? You are done, and you're hauling rocks to protect our turrets. That's good. But let's get at least one more... I lost you. One more steel hauled. Work. Nettie. Oops. Okay, that's kind of inconvenient. Got to be another way to scroll through people and still get my location over here. Okay, Muffalo, right over here. So come grab this one. You'll grab that and probably that one. You are still manageable. Enough for one more trip. But I think I'm going to just keep an eye down here. We're set good here. Assign, we're set good here. So everyone is set to flee if something goes wrong. 3. Nettie should come running down, grab steel, and run back. Good. Okay. So when you get hungry, you're probably going to take out a muffalo. It'd be nice for us to take out a muffalo, too. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen from space and landed nearby. Ooh. Okay. So these have landed. There's no time limits that I am aware of. Nothing is breaking down on these things. We have an older chunk over here. No. Here. Still 300 out of 300. Visitors. Okay. The Gray Mouse Cambrere. They're blue for visitors. They don't hate us and don't like us. Okay. I was thinking of spaceships. One of the events that at least happened in Alpha 12, I'm assuming it's been kept for 13. Same color, too. A spaceship will come crashing down, and it will be full of mechanoids that will come and attack you. And they will not leave the spaceship until the spaceship has been broken up pretty badly, at least 50% damage. So in order to get them to come over and get into range of your turrets, you've got to go over there and face them and break that spaceship up while they're trying to take you out. It gets quite challenging. There are ways to defeat it, but it definitely takes up a lot of resources. You really want to have a couple thousand steel in reserve at all times for something like that. So that's one of the events this game is going to throw at us, especially at our level of difficulty. We will get something like that coming in. We've got steel now. Let's go ahead and grab a few more batteries. Eventually we want a good-sized bank over here. We'll go with 5 for now. We're not cooking with it, so that's definitely going to help. We're really only heating and emergency turrets. And emergency turrets. Let's think that through. Security. Let's put another round out here in each direction. You're going to go there, and you're going to go... Let's look at this. Visitors are leaving. No, I wasn't going to take them out. We can just get past this corner from here, and we can still reach power here without having to build more conduit. But we can't assist over here with it. Trying to find just the right position. There's power. Okay, let's go right there. And this one, does this still give me a radius? Where are you? Right there. Does not. Okay, let's go back and do this. I'm going to make sure I got that right. So you're going to be basically there. So that gets us out and around this and around that. And up above... They can still take cover from here, but I believe this one can take him out from there. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to grab power. Yeah, that's all going to work out well. So Agent is pacing back and forth. He is not happy because he's a prisoner. Needs. Feeling terrible. Urgently hungry. Why are we not feeding him? We're out of meals. Okay. So Rabbit needs to cook. In fact, I think I'm going to wake Rabbit up and actually get him cooking. This could be bad. You are no longer set to haul. And Nettie, I'm going to take you off hauling too. We'll do it manually. So I know you're not going to want to do it, but we need to get a meal into him. So prioritize cooking fueled stove or refueling fueled stove. Okay, that's interesting. Let's have you grab a couple of meals. While you're doing that, you are going to complete it. Good. Now, I have a feeling Michael's going to say thanks for the meal and grab it. Let's have you instead. Let's see, you are doing what right now? You're going for a walk. Let's have you deliver food for Agent. Okay. With that done, you are relaxing socially. Let's get you to kick out 4 meals. And that way, when yourself and when everyone else wakes up, there's at least 1 meal out there for them in the morning. So let's get through this. visitors again from the same group. They're starting to like us. They seem to have a few items to trade. Oh, I forgot about that. The other two that came by, I completely ignored them. If you've got... Okay, I'll do it this way. Where are you at? Over here. If they have a question mark over them, that means that they've got some items available to trade if you want any of these. So that's something to keep in mind. That's brand new for this alpha. So Rabbit is trying to relax. I'm trying to fight him. Okay, you're going to cook a couple more meals. Michael is meditating. Brand is sleeping. Nettie's sleeping. And yeah, let's do this. Where did the dog end up? Or Warg? Whenever I think of Warg, I think of Warg? Warg. I think of Warg from Star Trek, Next Generation. It's about the same temperament, too. Did we ever make a sleep spot? We did not. Animals, have you assigned anybody? You have not. Who's the best at melee skill? Melee 2, 8, Brand is. Rabbit is next. I'm thinking we're going to assign Warg to Brand, because if Warg ever goes berserk, Brand's going to need to deal with that. He's going to need to melee him. He's going to need because he's going to be too close to use a weapon, use a gun. So let's get a dog bed. Furniture, we can go for a good one, because we've now got squirrel skin. And pop that into here. Not enough stored. Okay, but when there is enough, then that will happen. Okay, so keep an eye on Rabbit, so he doesn't take off and get to have any fun. Going for a walk. Okay, I think we're at one more meal. Okay, one's been taken. 2 more meals. Then you're on your own. Have a blast. But let's get a few more fine quality meals in. Okay, one more time. One for you. So, right there. Now you're on your own. So these visitors, are they actually visiting? They are. They're not just wandering through. Okay. So, our social. Okay, so social, what would that be? That would be Warden. Is going to be Brand. So let's do something here. Character, Brand, name. I'm going to add SOC at the end. And Rabbit, I'm going to add a doctor for now, unless that changes later. Dr. Rabbit and Brand social. What's a better way to do that? What could go in front of Brand to remind me he's the one who needs to do all the negotiating? But for now, let's have him trade. We'll see what they think of someone walking up to him with nothing, wearing nothing but a toque. All right, what we have to sell, what they have to sell. And squirrel meat apparently is within... Oh, okay, it's in a trading... it's in a stockpile. For trading, otherwise it has to be in a beacon trading stockpile. But in this case, it's anything we have in a stockpile. Okay. They're not interested in blocks of stone or anything like that. They just want foods and apparently components. So, do we want any herbal medicines? This apparently is a good price to sell at. And this is a neutral price to buy at. That's how that works. If it's red, then it is a bad price. So it just depends on how desperate you are to take it. Medicine can get very expensive, but if you're out of it, then there isn't a price that is too much. So they could sell us a short bow, or an awful spear, or medicine. Or we could sell berries, rice. Berries means there's 2 different qualities of berries. 2 different deteriorations. Squirrel meat, and they also have Yorkie Terrier meat to sell us. I'm going to say no on all of this. We're going to get a short bow of our own here at any time with the next battle, most likely. So, yeah, let's say no thank you. Okay. So with that, Rabbit, where are you at? You finally got a chance to relax socially, and now it's good to have the 4 chairs, because they can sit and have a conversation with each other if they happen to be there eating at the same time, which means that I think Remy, I don't remember that. Okay, Remy's our warg's name, just got a rabbit. Okay, anyway, Rabbit, what was I doing? Needs. Doesn't say that they had a conversation. Okay. And you're not someone that doesn't like to talk to people. Okay. So, normally there would be a conversation as a bonus there. Or did I read that wrong? I was looking at the reds. Needs. Nope, not there. But did eat a fine meal and is joy-filled and very comfortable. Good. Though your sleep was disturbed. Yep, I did that. Alright, so they are leaving. Rabbit's getting a nap. I kept him up all night. They're leaving. They can use doors. Our enemies cannot. They have to walk around. At least Alpha 12 they did. We'll see if that has changed. So you have definitely connected, right? Yep, you're there. You connect, you're there. Okay, we throw the switch, all these will come on. We are slowly charging. We have stored 2,480 watts, I think. No, we've stored 420. We have the capacity, I believe, to store 2,400. Okay. It probably wouldn't hurt to get 2 more solar panels in. That would be a good idea. Power solar panels. Let's do that. There and there. We've got our defenses up. That was most important. And it wouldn't hurt to throw in something like this. And let's see. There you are. Copy and paste. Get some stone to block bullets and may hit our solar panels. So where are we at now? We've got defenses. We've got a prison. We've got kind of a medical bed. In fact, it wouldn't hurt right now just to go ahead and pop in another. There's an autosave. Another bed. Another 2 beds. If we have a real emergency, we have a place to at least take them. If you put a second bed in, they get a negative moodlet that says, 1 colonist is idle. That says, let's see if we can get one here. No, it doesn't. Shared bedroom is the moodlet. Even if there's nobody else in there, if there's just the presence of a second bed, then it considers it a shared bedroom. But maybe they have taken that out. I have 4 beds in here, and he doesn't seem to have that problem. His mood is at 35%. In Alpha 12, 35% was the bare minimum. Convinced by Warden is going to keep going up till it's 60, 70, 80. So that's going to continue to go up even with these reds here. So once he's past 35%, then his 31 difficulty should be very easy to overcome. We could have someone here real quick. In fact, we're going to need in the bedroom real quick, aren't we? We are. How are we going to deal with that? Failed to recruit, 12% chance. Really, a 12% chance? 31, I would have thought it'd be like a 70% chance. So there's more at play there. Now, last series it was Dr. Dwayne doing it. I'm going to pause. 3 colonists idle, that is not acceptable. But Dr. Dwayne was the one that was doing the recruiting back in the last series, and he was exceptionally good at it. Very high score in his social. Let's see what brand social is at. He's only at 6. Okay, so if I were to run through this, just to make sure, yeah, he's still the best, but he's only at 6. Okay, so that is a huge factor. You know, if he was a 16, then that 12% may be a whole lot higher. So it's still going to take a while to recruit Agent over here. But what is making them idle? And before I forget, I do want to put some fun out here for them to do. That's going to help out tremendously. There's lots of things that all need to be done kind of simultaneously, and you just forget about them. What is not going to grow? Let's go right there. That's a pretty safe spot. Let's put a horseshoe pin in, which a simple ancient game played with a few horseshoes and a large pin in the ground. I've played it. I'm not very good at it. Players toss horseshoes from a distance and attempt to get them to land close to or around the pin. It's relaxing, and it even trains hand-eye coordination. Oh, I didn't know that. That probably boosts their shooting ability. Let's put a second one in. Okay, so we have horseshoes going in. We can do chess. We can do billiards. Looking to see if it says it boosts their coordination. These do not. This one does. Okay, so that's for there. They have nothing to do. That means they have cleaned everything that is in the home zone. They have built everything that is in the home zone. They have grown every crop. They have cut down every tree. They have hauled everything. That is amazing. All right, Cougar, what have you got? Needs. You have eaten. Okay, dare we? What's down here? There's no iron, no steel down here. So they have taken it all over here. We have these guys. Let's get all of the steel hauled in. Over here. Let's just get this done. Wow, there's a lot of it. You don't want to queue it all up at the very beginning. Very beginning, you need your people doing the things that they need to be doing. So you queue up all of the resources that are scattered about the map, and you just delay your ability to feed yourself and everything else you need to do. But just kind of scrolling through here, realizing I'm probably way out of time right now. So, okay, so I don't see anything else. I don't see any components. I don't see any wood. Alright, so everything is queued up. Alright, so they're going to haul. They're going to build. And I was just thinking of something else while I was talking. What would that have been? Hunting. Hunting was on my mind. Work, hunt. Alright, so Brand is going to hunt first. I know Rabbit is going to drive him nuts, but Rabbit is, for the most part, going to be cooking for a while. I'm going to have you drop your rifle right now. Right-click, drop. Brand, I want you to come get the rifle and give the pistol to Rabbit. And Rabbit, that's going to interrupt you. Let's see what happens. If you at least get to put that, well, I'll let you finish cooking. No, don't haul it away, Brand. You're trying too hard. Stop that. Okay, you just sit there for a minute. All right, you leave the food right there. Go get this. Grab the pistol. All right, so with that, Brand, you are unchecked, and they're going to haul, and when they run out of hauling, they're going to, Brand is going to start hunting. Who's handling? That is Rabbit, who is stuck cooking, and we desperately need that cooking done. Okay, so handling is not going to happen just yet. So, we've got no construction left. We do have some hunting queued up. We have some hauling queued up. Let's queue up some chopping. Let's chop everything out of here that our enemies can use as cover. Good idea. Everything out of here that our enemies could use as cover. Okay. Let's queue up hunting. We'll take these deer out. And we'll wait on these guys. I would like to hunt something that's up in here, and if they suddenly rage on us and go to stampede, we can get back behind the turrets, and the turrets can be defending us. Out here, we're on our own. We just got to get to a door. We might make it. That's a big might. Muffalo don't run as fast, though. Deer run really fast. They take you down fast. So, we have deer queued up. We have trees queued up. Let's queue up any harvesting in the area. There's not much. So as far as plants, no, let's not do the garden. Let those guys happen naturally. And that is it for harvesting. Okay, so harvesting is queued up. Trees are queued up. Hunting is queued up. Hauling is queued up. Any other construction? There was other construction. We need to get some more bedrooms in. I'm thinking here, but let's do that next time when I've got time to actually think about it, not just hastily throw it in, then tear it back out later. So with that, let's call this one done. This is the Noble Rambler, and I thank you guys for watching this. Hit the like and subscribe if you would down there below the video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, folks.